Hey YouTube, how you doing? Big E here. How's everything? Yeah, I got a face mask on because I'm reviewing a movie from the during the COVID pandemic. It was released around during the COVID pandemic. Um, but don't worry, I'm still here. Yep. Welcome to another movie review. Today's movie review, I'm going to be reviewing a movie I somewhat enjoy. It's not bad. I like it, but not as much as previous movies I recently reviewed. It's okay. It's not boring at all. I still pretty much like it. If you remember when I reviewed the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie 2004, today I'm reviewing the third SpongeBob movie. You're probably familiar with it. It's called SpongeBob Movie Sponge on the Run. Yep. SpongeBob Movie Sponge on the Run. It was released in 2020 during the COVID pandemic. It was originally supposed to be released in 2019 originally, but then it got pushed back to 2020 and then delayed a few more times, especially due to the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, and it was released basically in 2021. But other than that, it's a pretty decent movie. Like I said, it's not as good as the first two SpongeBob films, but I still enjoy this film. Other than that, it's it's directed, and the film is directed by Tim Hill, and he did a pretty good job with this. The whole voice cast comes back. Like, I know we all know Tom Kenny as SpongeBob. He even voiced Gary, which I forgot to mention the other movie, as well as the series. Bill Faggerbakke, as we all know, Patrick Star. Oh, oh, oh. And we all know Clancy Brown as Mr. Krabs, Mr. Lawrence as Plankton, the evil genius, and Carolyn Lawrence as Sandy Cheeks. Yeah. The plot of this movie follows SpongeBob on a journey to a place called Atlantic City, not Atlantic City, New Jersey, fictional Atlantic City, to rescue his best friend kidnapped pet snail Gary. It leads to a path of clues, and it leads SpongeBob and his best friend Patrick to the powerful King Poseidon right there. And he's voiced by Matt Berry, who has Gary held in captivity in the lost city of Atlantic City, and they had to do everything they can to rescue and save Gary and hopefully get him back on their mission. And on their mission to save Gary, SpongeBob and the Bikini Bottom gang team up for a heroic and hilarious journey where they discover nothing is stronger than the power of friendship. And they get help from a tumbleweed named Sage, played by Keanu Reeves, and also a robot driving a car named Otto, played by Awkwafina, and also has other voice talents like Tiffany Haddish, Reggie Watts, and a special guest star like Danny Trejo as El Diablo in the zombie scene, Wild West scene. And all the characters and all the actors did a pretty good job in this film. Other than, I'm not complaining at all. I do like this film. I do give this film a lot of praise, but it's not as good as the first two SpongeBob movies. But this is a pretty decent, fantastic film to watch. It's not boring at all, and it's watchable in my eyes and heart. And if you've never seen this film before, you should go check it out. And plus, this is kind of the beginning of the spin-off SpongeBob series called Camp Coral, which is where SpongeBob met the gang like Patrick and Squidward at a summer camp called Camp Coral. And however, the show Camp Coral did not last very long. But then, other than that, I enjoy this film, and I still highly recommend it. Like I mentioned, I mean, that's all I got to say about this. I mean, and plus the movie itself, I mean, because I haven't watched this film much as I watched the other two films. I mean, I only seen this like once or twice, but it's okay, and I love the CGI of this and everything. Not as good as the original traditional animation like you'd see in the first two films, but however, I guess Steven Hillenburg was the creator of SpongeBob, was still in production on this, and he passed away during production of this in 2018, I guess. And however, it does have a dedication to him in the end credits, and it said, "In loving memory of Steven Hillenburg." Yeah, and so, and this film doesn't have any critics, but this, I like this DVD. I got it for $5 at Walmart a few months back. And this has like some pretty nice bonus features on it, like a mini movie, deleted storybook scenes, sing along music videos, arts and crafts. I love arts and crafts. I just like them, and much more. And this film has a 5.9 out of a 10 on IMDb. And it has a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 65% on Metacritic, and 73% of Google users like this film. I like it too. I like it too. So, but like I said, it's not as good as the first two SpongeBob films, but this is still it's still a good. It's a decent, good film. It's not boring. I still enjoy it to this day, and I give this movie like 4.5, 4.5 out of 5 stars. But yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just a good movie, so I still highly recommend it. Alright, YouTube, nice seeing you. Take it easy, be safe, and stay out of trouble. Peace.